Here are the movies of M. Night Shyamalan, the American filmmaker known for original films with supernatural plots and twist endings. Starting with 2 honorable mentions. Stuart Little. A charming young mouse is adopted by a human family with a cat that wants to get rid of him. Starring Michael J. Fox, Gina Davis, and Hugh Laurie. Screenplay by M. Night Shyamalan, but he did not direct or produce this one. Also not ranked. Devil. A group of people are trapped in an elevator high above Philadelphia, and one of them is the devil. Starring Chris Messina, Bojana Novakovic, Logan Marshall Green, and Jacob Vargas. Story by M. Night Shyamalan, but he did not direct this. Number 15. Praying with Anger. An American teenager of East Indian heritage is sent to India, where he discovers his roots and a lot about himself. Written, directed, and starring M. Night Shyamalan. This was his first movie, and I don't believe many people have seen it. Number 14. Wide Awake. Following the death of his beloved grandfather, a 10-year-old embarks on a quest to discover the meaning of life. Starring Dennis Leary, Joseph Cross, and Rosie O'Donnell. Number 13. The Last Airbender. The successor to a long line of avatars must master all 4 elements and stop Fire Nation from enslaving water, earth, and air nations. Starring Noah Ringer, Dev Patel, and Nicola Peltz. Number 12. After Earth. 1,000 years after humanity was forced to leave Earth, a father and son crash land on a now unfamiliar and dangerous planet. Starring Jaden Smith, Will Smith, Sophie Okonedo, and Zoe Kravitz. Story by Will Smith. Number 11. The Happening. A married couple flees the city to survive a deadly airborne virus that threatens to wipe out the entire population. Starring Mark Wahlberg, Zoe Deschanel, and John Leguizamo. Number 10. Lady in the Water. A man rescues a character from a bedtime story and helps protect her from the creatures determined to keep her from returning home. Starring Paul Giamatti, Bryce Dallas Howard, and Bob Balaban. This movie was adapted into a children's book titled Lady in the Water, a bedtime story. Number 9. Old. A vacationing family is trapped on a secluded beach that causes rapid aging, reducing their lives into a single day. Starring Gael Garcia Bernal, Vicky Krieps, and Rufus Sewell. Adapted from a 2010 graphic novel called Sandcastle. Number 8. The Visit. A brother and sister become increasingly frightened by their grandparents' disturbing behavior while visiting them on vacation. Starring Olivia DeJonge, Ed Oxenbould, Deanna Dunnigan, and Catherine Hahn. Number 7. Glass. A vigilante tracks down a split-personality madman, then gets himself locked in a mental hospital alongside his arch-enemy. Starring James McAvoy, Bruce Willis, Samuel L. Jackson, Anya Joy-Taylor, and Sarah Paulson. This is the 3rd movie in the Unbreakable trilogy. Number 6. The Village. A series of chilling incidents test the beliefs of an isolated village that live by strict rules to avoid monsters beyond their borders. Starring Bryce Dallas Howard, Joaquin Phoenix, Adrian Brody, William Hurt, and Sigourney Weaver. Number 5. Knock at the Cabin. While vacationing at a remote cabin, a girl and her parents are taken hostage by armed strangers who demand that the family make a choice to avert the apocalypse. Starring Jonathan Groff, Ben Aldridge, Nikki Amuka Bird, Dave Bautista, and Rupert Grint, based on the book The Cabin at the End of the World. Number 4. Signs. Mysterious crop circles appear in the cornfields of a family farm, which suggests something more frightening to come. Starring Mel Gibson, Joaquin Phoenix, Rory Culkin, and Abigail Breslin. Number 3. Unbreakable. An ordinary man discovers something extraordinary about himself when a train accident leaves his fellow passengers dead, but he is unscathed. Starring Bruce Willis, Samuel L. Jackson, and Robin Wright. This is the 1st movie in the Unbreakable trilogy. Number 2. Split. 3 teenage girls are kidnapped by a man with 23 split personalities. They must try to escape before the emergence of a frightful new 24th. Starring James McAvoy, Anya Joy-Taylor, and Haley Lou Richardson. This is the 2nd movie in the Unbreakable trilogy. And before we get to number 1, please subscribe for more videos like this or leave a comment if I missed something important. Number 1. The Sixth Sense. A child psychologist helps a frightened young boy who sees and communicates with ghosts. Starring Bruce Willis, Haley Joel Osment, Toni Collette, Olivia Williams, and Donnie Wahlberg. And by the way, streaming services change quite often. You can check out justwatch.com to find out where any movie is currently streaming.